MMA is the sport we all know and love. You know, we watch the knockouts, we watch everything about it, we love it. But it is a dark side to this sport. I think that it's just not talked about enough. And I think that will become a big issue in the near future. Because like the UFC and like MMA has not been, it's been popular for what, like 30 years. And like people are just now like retiring. And CTE, brain trauma, you know, it makes you forget things, it makes you slur your words, and it just makes your life miserable. And Spencer Fisher, Gary Goodridge are the two most famous people that have gotten this now. But you cannot tell me that Sean Strickland, Justin Gaethje and Tony Ferguson will not have this as well. Everyone that you say is a brawler, you love them, they will probably all have some sort of brain trauma, and it is a really big issue that we should fix, and it's a pretty easy way to fix it, you know. We need scans, we need we need more tests. We don't only need performance enhancing tests, but we need tests to see that the fights are okay. You know, when you get knocked out, like Tony Ferguson only got a 2-month suspension and he got absolutely sent into next year. I mean, he got knocked out cold. How you cannot tell me that he should be fighting Li Jingliang in 3 weeks? It's only been like 5 months since he got absolutely smacked up. Like, his management hate him. They're only using him for money. I mean, I will make a video about Li Jingliang versus Tony Ferguson next, but like CTE will become a much bigger issue when a Conor McGregor, a Khabib, well, not Khabib, he didn't lose a round. I mean, he's not going to have that much head trauma. You know, like a big name will catch it. And I think when Tony Ferguson retires and he does an interview like Nick Diaz did and slurring all his words, I think then this will become a much bigger issue. And I think it's so easy to fix it. It just be stricter with the testing. You know, brain scans, and see, can you fight or not, you know. And if they cannot fight, they shouldn't fight. Everyone, and it's always those that fight to make a living, you know. It's always the people that with ungatherable amount of fights that fight because they don't know what else to do. And I do get them. But like, if NFL has this big of an issue on CTE, do you not think the UFC will have the same thing? I mean, CTE, that is awful for the sport, and let's not make it an issue. Those who don't know what CTE is brain degenerate due to repeated head trauma, which causes concussions, short-term memory loss, impulsive behavior, and depression. Urgent medical attention is usually recommended by healthcare providers. This can be dangerous and life-threatening if untreated. Treatments can help manage the condition, but no cure. Requires a lab test. Imaging can last several years or be lifelong. You cannot tell me that the UFC cannot afford this for the fighters. You know, they made $1 billion last year. 18% went to the fighters. That's 180 million. They got so much more in the bank to play with. Make them lab test, like lifelong CTE. It can be death. Let's not wait until someone dies of CTE before we make a change, you know. But that is what will happen, because the UFC is not gonna spend a lot of money on something that is not everyone cares about. You get what I mean? UFC will not care until someone dies or a big name catches it and does an interview and just slurs all the words. But let's be honest, it's so easy to fix. So easy to fix. You just need the facilities to fix it. This has been my take on how to fix CTE in the sport of the UFC. This will become a big issue. Just you wait. Like, subscribe, follow the boys. Made a Patreon for you guys that want to like really support me. All the money I get from my Patreon will go to making better videos. And I'll see you later. Peace.